Hello everyone! So I want to tell you a little bit more about the style cards. We've curated the style cards with a mission to bring you a practical, inspiring and fun ideation tool which you could use to gamify your design workshops and facilitate smooth design conversations. Currently we have 2 editions and they come in both print and digital formats. Each edition has 130 design cards. And we've curated the most interesting works in branding, photography, print, fashion and film to bring you what's currently shaping our visual culture. So let me show you how to use these cards. We'll be using volume 2 as an example. As you see, there are quite a lot of cards. There are 130 design works, and they are all organized into 10 themes. So you will see the titles here that really reflect the visual culture, different aspects of it. So if you flip the deck over, you'll see that all the cards are highlighted with the theme that they belong to. Then you can kind of organize them on the table if you are running a design workshop, either with your team or with your client. So, once you spread out the cards on the table, usually what I like to do with the clients, if I am facilitating a workshop, themes are also kind of conversation breakers. So usually when we are talking about, let's say, setting the design direction for the brand, I ask the client to first choose, if any of the themes are kind of resonating with them, to see, well, is this the context within which I could see my brand being defined. And then let's say the client picks vintage modern, we can flip the deck over and then spread out all the cards. And then this shows the variety of the designs, right? So then what I like to ask the clients is just to pick which of the designs resonate the most with the brand or the project that they want to create. What is aspirational, right? So let's say the client says, oh, I love this and I love that. And then ask, well, what you don't like from this for sure. And that they say, no, this is something I don't resonate with and this is something I don't resonate with. So now you have, let's say, yeses and nos, right? And you can start creating a mood board like that. So let me move these out. So this would be like a yes, and this is a no. And now since you have images in front of you and we want to understand much more why a client likes a particular design and why they don't, that's when we start discussing. So what do you like about this image? Is it the colors, the typography, the shapes? We want to understand what do the clients like exactly. Because the conversation around aesthetics is very subjective, right? So whatever I like in this picture is not necessarily gonna be what my client will like in this picture. So the purpose of the style cards is to use this conversation as a way to synchronize with the taste of the client, with the concepts that the client kind of has in mind when they're looking at certain images, so we better understand what the client is looking for. Now, sometimes the clients say, well, we give you total freedom and you do what you think is best for the brand, right? So that's great, but even before we go down designing things into a certain direction, we still want to sync with the client, right? To say, well, this is what I'm thinking. Is this something that's resonating with you? And then you can use, a set of these cards as a way to showcase what you're thinking. Now that's why we created different volumes of style cards, and we want to create more, that we have as much of variety of examples and from different parts of the world of designers, so that we really give you a full diversity of things to choose from. So that's really, how you're facilitating a design conversation, using these cards as a tool to extract what the client likes and what they don't like. And at the end, you create a mood board, right, of what will be the best visual direction for the brand. And it's very good to have the yeses and the nos. And we also have one more set of cards, which are called word cards. They are not yet in print as of the time we're recording this video, but that gives kind of words and descriptors that you can weave into the mood board and then have a much more comprehensive mood board that reflects the design direction for your project. Now, the digital version of the style cards has also the digital version of the word cards. They are there and you can mix them up. So that's really how you use the cards. It's also, besides being a practical tool, you can surely discover a lot of interesting works. Especially if you like working sometimes away from the computer, it's a good way to rest your eyes and have a practical tool. And on the back of each card, you will find the name of the project, the author, the location of the author, and the website. So you can go and check out for more of the works from the author. So voila, use these cards as a way to facilitate conversation and really synchronize with your client and gain the clarity you need before you start designing the project. Because that will save you a lot of time and a lot of back and forths, which are usually unnecessary if you do this clarification step before you start designing. So good luck! Style cards are perfect idea generators. It's a great tool to facilitate your design workshops and add more fun to your work. Take them with you.